guys, giving you a quick review on how fucking good Doom the Dark Ages is. So, with Doom 2016, a lot of us were really surprised by how good it was, how fast it was, how original it was. Just the feel of the game. Really good, really smooth, pretty fast, and just like really satisfying. Just like a really solid shooter to play. Along came Doom Eternal, and like everyone loves that. I personally thought Doom 2016 was better, just it was more accessible, it was a bit more fun, not as punishing, like you wouldn't die as quick. Like, Doom 2016's mechanics revolved around like a life system, where it would punish you brutally for some things, but you had up to like 20 lives at a time. Like, you could just collect a shitload of lives and sort of just persevere. Like, death really didn't mean that much. The game was brutal, it was fast. Like, you had get out of jail free things in it, like the sword or the BFG or whatever, to deal with the really fucking annoying enemies, like the Pain Elementals or Arc Vials or whatever. But 2016 really honed in on the power fantasy. It really did a fucking awesome job of it. And the gameplay felt great. It didn't make you feel weak and fragile, sort of like Doom Eternal did. And I basically fucking hated the Marauder. Like, the Marauder's like just an enemy that's pretty much invincible from the front until it attacks, at which time you have to sort of attack it and then stun it out of its attack in order to not be hit by it. This game has like a version of that enemy, but the mechanics are so much better integrated in this game. Like, just the parry system, like everything like that didn't feel like a chore, it didn't feel annoying to do. Whereas Doom the Dark Ages just feels like awesome. As you can see from this, it's a lot more melee focused. You've got your shield, which just blocks damage until it shatters, or the parry, which is signified by the green thing. The little red circle gives you a free melee hit, or a extra powerful gun hit if you manage to shoot the circle. It's integrated so much better than anything in Doom Eternal or anything in Doom 2016. And the combat system in this is just significantly better. It's just way better. The next best one, I would say, would be Doom 2016, just because I like the shooter, the smoothness of that game, the graphics, and I got a massive hit of nostalgia from that as well, and surprised at how good it was, because, like, just playing that game for the first time, I can sort of remember how good it was. Doom Eternal had a little bit of that, but it was also significantly faster and quite a bit more brutal. And I think this game just knocked it out of the park. I'm actually a bit surprised that this game, in terms of reviews, is sitting at 70s rather than 90s, because quite frankly, the combat just works better than any like previous Doom game. Like, you can just see in the gameplay, like the hit, parry, rhythm, flow of the game is just better. You don't need to do like some weird cancelling into quick swapping into other weapons in order to deal damage and everything. It's kind of integrated into like a system which is smoother and functions better. Like, in order to play Doom Eternal optimally, especially on high difficulties, you need to be able to like switch between like scoped rifle weapons and charged ballista shots and all that sort of shit in order to maximize your damage output. In this one, like, I guess it's still there, but it's more integrated into the system, because now you've got like melee counters with the mace or whatever. And like the mace is like your tool to survive. It's one of your tools to survive, because it does an explosion which sets all the enemies around it on fire. And if you're surrounded by fodder enemies, they all drop armor. Shit drops armor when it's on fire. Like the regular combat shotgun does that as well, but it's really low damage, unfortunately. The game's just awesome, and I'm really surprised that, yeah, it's been relegated into good but not great by the reviews. Like, I guess all these, you know, try-hard people that play it on, like, Ultra, Nightmare, Pandemonium fucking things that can't have fun with games, they need to play it on the hardest difficulty where you die in like 2 seconds and therefore don't have fun with it. And they're relying on, what would you say, all sorts of quick swapping and learning the hard way and all that sort of shit. I guess if you can't just have fun with a game, yeah, like, this isn't the game. Like, if you play this on a really, really high difficulty, you would be missing out just like normal and slightly harder difficulty levels fun. Like, just charging through with the frickin' skull mashup, like heavy machine gun weapon, stun locking shit with the mace and the parry and then the shield throw. Like, you're missing out. Like, if you play this on hard and you just got taken out straight away by like the first set of fodder enemies, or like the fucking Arachnotron with its like hit scan machine gun, you wouldn't have enjoyed any of that. Like, at a certain point, like, so let's say Doom Eternal was made for like the pro players, right? They made it fast, they made it hard, they made the high difficulties really hard, and they made the game pretty much exclusively function around skill with aiming, speed with aiming, that sort of thing. To the point where it's stressful, it's not heaps fun to play. You'll actually find yourself sweating a little bit if you're like playing it on higher difficulty and shit like that. This one, you play it on normal and it's a fucking real blast. This one was made for just normal Doom players, whereas Doom Eternal was obviously made for, you know, more professional, high difficulty players. Like, this one's just fucking satisfying to play, and it's just, they've done so fucking well with it, and it's just such a shame that all the critics, like even the audience, like I don't necessarily rely on fucking critics these days, because, you know, you get fucking nuts ones like, let's say Alana Pierce and the people that think that fucking woman boxer, forgot her name, the Iranian woman boxer that has like internal testicles or whatever the medical report found out, should be able to like punch women in the face and like win with single punches in Olympic boxing matches. Just like shit like that, right? Like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna rely on their fucking word for anything, they're fucking morons. They are, you know, detached from reality and common sense. But like, even the audience scores for this, fucking brutal. Like, it got like 70 something on Metacritic. That seems like a crime. This is like a 9 out of 10 fun game to play, and it gives you like a massive nostalgia hit like 2016 did when you played it. Like, it deserves better than that. Like, I don't see where all the hate for the game is coming from. Feels like a fucking masterpiece. The flow, the rhythm, the gameplay, the combat, the whole lot of it. How it relies more on melee. It's way better than Doom Eternal, in my opinion. Like, Doom Eternal just had shooting, and it had a couple of enemy-specific ways to kill things. Like, you would either shoot the shotgun grenade into the Cacodem's mouth to stun it, shit like that, right? Or you would shoot the Cacodem in the eye with a blister to kill it instantly, and then you got all your quick swaps with your shotguns and all that sort of shit. And then you get shit like the meat hook shotgun for travel and also to get armor back. Like, okay, fair enough, but all that winds up being more stressful, particularly on higher difficulties. This is just a pleasure to play. This is the final boss, and as you can see, there is shit everywhere. But it's still not heaps hard to do. It's engaging without being crushingly difficult. Like, it's only the normal difficulty setting. But this heavy machine gun thing drops health. The shoulder machine gun thing that I'm hitting them with drops health. And the mace, when you hit them with it, drops armor. And as you can see, like, it's just satisfying to play, and it's not difficult. You've got ways of replenishing your health if you've got a strategy. It's not the end of Doom Eternal when you're fighting the giant fucking goat thing, and the giant fucking goat thing burns through like 3 of your lives because it's fucking difficult. It's just satisfying. And a lot of people have given it shit for actually having, I won't say a full story, but let's say the skeleton of a story. But like, all the skeleton of the story really serves to do is to highlight like the will of the Slayer in either fighting like methods of control or just getting stuck in and getting the job done. Like, okay, it's not much of a story. Like, you worried about Doom 2016 pretty much having no story at all, just being a shooter from start to finish. And then you got Doom Eternal, which has minimal story, and you've got this with slightly more than minimal story. Like, I don't see it as a problem. Like, some of the criticisms were that. But the gameplay loop in this game, it's just better. It's like playing Doom 2016 again for the first time. Like, yeah, it's shocking. I guess on higher difficulties it might not scale as well, just because the parry timings will be less forgiving, and it'll just get significantly more brittle, because usually you have to rely on parry timing. And like, you will be forced into certain strategies as well. Like, you'll be forced to use a very basic shotgun, that sets enemies on fire against your armor. Instead of, you know, the trade-off there would be using the super shotgun, which at super close range deals shitloads of fucking damage. Like, it can 1-2 shot, like, Mancubi and shit like that, especially with the upgrade that gives it more pellets. Like, the burst damage in this game is, like, awesome. And it's also got, like, it's got a bunch of different weapons and a bunch of different trade-offs to all the weapons. Like, the Dread Mace completely refills your ammo, but you only get to use it once, and then it's got to recover unless you get the parry with it, right? But rather than the Dread Mace, you can use the Flail, which is just a ball and chain. Which you hit them with that, sets them on fire, they drop armor. If you hit it near a group of fodder enemies, the entire group of fodder enemies explode into armor and you regain all your armor. So there's like a bunch of different strategies for the different weapons in the game. Like, originally it was just like, I didn't think too much of it at first. It gave you the weapon that, you know, munches up the skulls and shoots it out in a wide pattern. And then it gave you the weapon that that's a cycler, the second plasma gun. And at that point, they all felt various shades of just heavy machine gun or machine gun. But the longer you play, the more you, like, weapon-specific upgrades you unlock, and the more damage they do. And, like, everything feels good. Like, the ball and chain thing feels like it hits hard. The BFG crossbow fucking hits hard. The mace hits hard. The dread mace hits hard. The flail hits hard. The double barrel shotgun hits hard. The regular shotgun just chews through fodder enemies and drops armor, which feels great. But the whole gameplay experience, the whole gameplay loop feels better than anything in Doom Eternal. Like, yeah, And I don't even mind the fucking, like, I fucking hate the Marauders in Doom Eternal, right? I fucking hate that enemy type. The Marauders in this one, because it's integrated in the gameplay, even if you're faced with another annoying enemy, say like a Revenant at the same time, you can fucking deal with it, because you're given the mechanics to. You can either block the attacks outright with the shield might shatter, or you can parry them with the shield and then counterattack. Like, you're not just left with your dick in your hands as like a fragile but fast moth in front of the Marauder, and then the Marauder gets to fucking be invincible from the front and until it like attacks, at which point you can counterattack. And it can also do uncounterable attacks from the front. Like, it it's just a significantly better thing. It's more integrated into the gameplay. It's integrated into like the middle range of combat as well. And there's like enough shit in that middle range that you've got answers to pretty much everything. And it's just way better. Like, it's way more accessible than Doom Eternal. In my opinion, it's the best since, let's say, Virgin 2016 was. It feels like 2016 when you're playing it for the first time. It's a fucking great game. I think it's like fucking 9.5, 9 out of 10. I reckon the 7 out of 10 scores are fucking bullshit. Buy it, play it, it's awesome.
Any word? No one has seen him since the assault. We are much better off with him on his own. And you, young Sentinel, your father tells me great things about you.
Thank you, sir.
The Maker's Church has disavowed all actions taken by the Creed. They give their word he was acting alone, and they'll bring justice to anyone that collaborated with him.
We'll move forward with our own Inquisition, quietly.
It is time to look forward. We will always be a people of faith. But we must consider now who we will put that faith in. And I say to you, there is no better place to turn to than ourselves. This is our home, and we will stand together to the last sentinel to defend it. As we have before, as our ancestors did, as we always will. And lastly, I'll ask you to join me now in paying our respect to him. The people of Argent D'Nur rest easier now, knowing he is out there.